A strong one. Take down the healer. Kill the summoner. Come on. Aye, aye. For treasure! Freeze! Kill the summoner. A strong one. Fly. Not done. Take down the healer. The forest always felt like home. Aye, aye.
So that was a couple of runs, a trial AT, about 40 minutes into ANB Bronze 7. We saw that Arc Lightning during that had just reached level 4. So let's have a look at where we are nearly an hour into the first day. Have a look at where we are and my thinking behind my current plans. First up, we'll take a look at the skills. Arc Lightning is now at level 9, it's on its way to upgrading to level 10. Reason for this is that I wanted the damage boost at level 7 and I want the attack speed boost at level 10. For a while we're going to be running this ANB with a Death from Above Immolate Frost Nova build, so we're going to do a lot of shatters. I'm not planning in moving beyond trial 80 for quite some time for this. I want to farm a lot of books of learning and a lot of materials before I start thinking too much about experience. Champion level 2000 would be easily possible anyway, the amount of time that we have in bronze. So I'm keeping Frost Nova just down at level 2, Immolate level 5. I don't like to take these much beyond their early game in ANBs. I just want them available off cooldown as quickly as possible, because we're using a higher shatter build here, and as well with some of the gear that we're using, we will also be getting some thermal shocks out of this. I want them nice and low and available to cast often. Gear wise, at the moment, jewellery, nothing special, there's no experienced jewellery there. I'll craft a set when I come to make my gold farming gear and gold farming jewellery as well. Basically any stats that come out useful for an EXP farming stat I can stick in stash, and once I have enough start fusing them together and just build a basic set of experience farming jewellery. As far as weapons go, we're on the Grand Magister's command as always. Igneous, we're going with experience, haste, ability, rate, power. Glacius, again experience, haste, ability, rate, power, and I'm basically using that same stat across the board. So we're now armour, regalia, experience, haste, ability, rate, power. The integralis mantle, experience, haste, ability, rate, power. The only differences for those are in the pants and boots, where we drop power for movement speed, and in our trinkets we drop power for fire damage. Because we're looking at 2 fire skills in this, and we're getting double shatters, so I want those shatters to be as impactful as possible. So we're running with a fire lily. Our damage is increased 500%, can't score critical hits, doesn't matter, it's really potent in ANB events and when you're low champion levels. Again, the Vial Wind Spirit, again very potent on these low levels. Sash of the Igniter, so Death from Above is going to cause our target to combust, adding burning stacks. So when we cast our Frost Nova, we're going to get a thermal shock off those, so that's nice. And finally, the Bracer of Mastery. I craft Epic tier for Bracer of Mastery on the experience farming set, purely because we don't know what bonus value we're going to get. I wanted a Death from Above. I didn't want to waste tons of materials trying to get a legendary Bracer with the bonus that I wanted. All I really care about is this bonus down here rather than the stats. So in this case I've lost the fire damage stat that I would have added otherwise. From a trials perspective, we were running about 1 minute 30 earlier, after about 40 minutes of ANB gold. We are just under a minute now on our runs, so we're improving as we gain more power, and as our skills upgrade, those will get quicker and quicker, so that'll be good. The plan for next time, we've got 4 minutes left on our 200% EXP booster, or nearly 5 minutes there. Going to use that up,
On my way.
then going to pop a 100% booster for about half an hour. Once that one's run out, we should have had enough runs of Trial 80, which will mean that these two skills will now be at level 10 by that stage. And then we're going to be jumping back into story mode. We're going to get here to Siege of Anderhelm. No, it's Severed Mountain. Run this maybe 30 or 40 times with gold farming gear, and we'll craft our jewellery during that stage, because we're at trial 80 already, so I have a number of boxes that I can use for some gold farming gear, as well as other random drops that had plus gold on them, so just throw those on, fill any blanks with these, and that is the plan for next time. So we'll catch up after the next play session and see how that's gone. Thanks for watching.